have been seeing multiple posts on social media regarding Clubhouse. From my perspective, people are definitely anxious to get into Clubhouse, and until they get in, I feel like they really just want to know, what do I need to do, or who do I need to be to get into Clubhouse? They have that feeling of, why them and not me? Why am I being left out? I have come across posts such as, where's my invite? Someone send me an invite to Clubhouse. I guess I'm not good enough for Clubhouse. So I've created this piece to shed light on what it means right now to be invited to Clubhouse. I think this will really help ease the tension for those waiting on their invite, and also for those already using Clubhouse. I think it has information for you too, as far as talking points you can use when you're approached about what the app is and how you got your invite. I'm going to answer the question, what is Clubhouse? I'm also going to give you a pinch of background information on it. I'm going to tell you in a nutshell how Clubhouse works and what it offers. Most importantly, which again is the reason why I decided to do this piece in the first place, I'm going to share why there's no reason to worry. There's no reason to get mad at your friend because they're on Clubhouse and they didn't invite you, and there's no reason to feel like you've been left out. Okay, what is Clubhouse? Clubhouse is an app created for networking. It's completely audio-based. This app was founded by Paul Davidson and Rowan Seth. These brilliant guys work for Andreessen Horowitz. Andreessen coming from a gentleman by the name of Mark Andreessen, and Horowitz coming from a gentleman by the name of Ben Horowitz. These two guys, Mark and Ben, are venture capitalists. The reason you might just now be finding out about Clubhouse is because it's in its beta phase, so they're still getting feedback on the app and updating it accordingly before it goes out to everybody. Their beta went live as early as March 17th. This is the earliest join date I could find, and I found those dates on Davidson and Seth's Clubhouse profile. How it works is, at the time of this video, the app is available to iPhone users and it is an invite only. So someone who is already a user has to invite you. Within the app, an individual creates a room, and the individual creating the room is known as a moderator. The moderator can then invite others in the room to also be moderators. People joining the room can use a feature known as raising your hand, where they can share information or ask questions. A moderator then does what's called invites you to the stage. So they're basically granting you permission to have a turn of engagement, and then after that, you'll return to the audience. You can raise your hand as many times as you want, and you can also raise your hand more than once. It's like being in a meeting or a conference room, minus the actual room and being face-to-face. So you're sharing time and universal space with everyone in the room, and you are making a connection with them, but through your voice. These features are visually structured within the app so that you can always tell who's speaking, who the moderators are. You can tell who's on mute and who's not. You can see who the moderators follow, and you can see everyone else in the room. The best picture I can paint for what you may find in these rooms is just imagine a company, with a conference room where all the execs are meeting. CEOs, COOs, marketing, branding gurus, and strategists, automation experts, attorneys, lawyers, financial advisors, angel investors. These are the people that you will find in the rooms. People who normally you may have to schedule an appointment with, know someone who knows someone who knows someone to get you in front of these people. With Clubhouse, all of those barriers, hurdles, or nooks and crannies you have to know about to get to these people, those are removed. I was in a room recently where the rapper The Game, DeAndre Whitfield, who plays Remy Newell on Queen Sugar and who's also the author of Male vs. Man, and YK Osiris, the young music artist, they were having a conversation. What I can say is that was a powerful and valuable moment to be privy to for them as well as anyone in the room listening that day. And the only thing I had to do was join the room to be able to listen in on that. In case anyone is wondering, I have made the decision on purpose not to share or use any screenshots of the different things I'm speaking on, because for me personally, I understand what beta is. I understand the phase that Clubhouse is in, and out of respect for the creators of the app, I genuinely want to do my part to protect what they are trying to do as a business and as a company. Again, if you haven't received an invite, there's no reason to worry, and here's why. No one is being forgotten or left out. Think about the PS5 coming out for the first time. They only had so many available, so of course not every single person who wanted one could get one, but as people who have one are using it, they can report back if there are any bugs, anything that needs to be fixed, anything that's not working properly. That's what they're trying to do at Clubhouse. They're working out the bugs, they're doing fixes, and they're trying to make it the best it can be before everyone is using it. Imagine you get to invite only one, maybe two people to a really big event in your life. How would that feel? You know so many people. So this is why I say do not get mad at your friends. What if you could only invite one person to your wedding, one person to a birthday, or only two people to your baby shower? Right? Now you get the picture. I did discover within the first few days of using the app that you could potentially get notified of people who are waiting to join, and you can actually let them in without using the one or two invites that you're granted when you first initially sign up. What I really like is that Clubhouse has been able to create, put into perspective, and to this point, definitely maintain a solid foundation of extreme value. Think of the value of networking right now on Facebook. I really feel Clubhouse has taken it up a huge notch and could possibly be bigger than Facebook, for sure. They are dropping nuggets and gems in these rooms like there's no tomorrow. I have heard multiple moderators even share intricacies of the app. And here's my favorite one. Following some of the people you come across can literally be key to later gaining access to rooms they join or create. Following them that first time can also be key to even finding them again within the app. It's like meeting a stranger in a supermarket, but you didn't get their contact information. You don't know if you'll ever see them again without having their contact information, so you better get it the first time. Two things I can share from my personal experience since being on Clubhouse is what I really love about it, and I'm going to tell you what those things are in just a second, and what I would encourage you to do right now while you're waiting on your invite. So here's what I love about it. I really, really believe it's networking at its finest. While I am in a room, whether as a moderator, a speaker, or a listener, I can use my phone to do other things. I can check out other rooms while still being in the current room I'm listening to. I can go to the profile of the speakers. I can go to other apps. I can go to my Instagram, my Facebook. I can check my email. I can look people up and be adding them on Instagram. I can follow them on Twitter. I can even make changes or updates to my own Clubhouse profile or account while still being in a room, fully engaged, fully listening, and available to speak at any moment. The purpose and intention of what the Clubhouse community stands for, another thing I love. The value provided in that you don't have to go through anybody to get to anybody. The platform for anyone to have a voice and make real human connections with people are now possible. So there's probably people out there who have said, if I met Ellen DeGeneres, I would say, you really changed my life. Every time I watch your show, I feel so good. I leave feeling so happy, inspired. I get emotional. I get happy. I just really feel connected and I can relate to your content. If I was ever in a room with Jamie Foxx, oh my gosh, Jamie, you're so talented. You're a great actor, a great musician. Like, I bet it'd be so fun to work with you. If you were to meet Chris Brown, what would you tell him? Oh, I saw your documentary. It was so awesome. I didn't know that you were a painter, So with Clubhouse, now you can do that. There are no gatekeepers. There's no barbed wire fences. There are no guard dogs or bodyguards. So let me give you an example of what it's like to have those, and then just imagine all of that being removed. So I remember I was at a farmer's market for an event called Rally with Kevin Hart. He was there. Didn't get to get near Kevin Hart. Actually wanted to race him up a rock wall, and I couldn't. And guess what? I had to go through people he was surrounded by to ask them if they would ask him if he would race me up the rock wall. I did, however, manage to get a photo with him, and I did race his trainer, Ron Everline, who everyone knows as Boss, up the rock wall that day. Pretty awesome day, pretty awesome moment. Believe it or not, I beat him. And just like the first time I climbed up and didn't know how to get down, he didn't either, so I got the opportunity to try to talk him through how to come down correctly. Another time I was at an event. It was at a rec center in Fort Worth, and I was able to, talk to Ricky Smiley and tell him how I loved the show and how it always made me laugh, and it was like a good part of the first part of my days. But when I was there, he actually was kind of scared to come to the side because I felt like I knew him, so I was like, oh my gosh, hi, and I wanted to just share with him how I felt, and he was actually very hesitant and probably even scared to walk over and speak to me. So, I'm talking to him from like a 10-foot distance. It was awkward, but I did get to have a chance to just share what I liked about him and his show. I was in Miami, and we were at, I think it was called the Mansion. So we were out at a nightclub, and I'm going to take you guys way back. So day 26 for Making the Band was there, and I got a picture with Willie Taylor. Again, not the most easiest thing to do. They were in VIP. I was able to take a photo with him, but there was like the VIP gate between us, and in addition to that, a table. So like I was leaning back, he was leaning forward. Awkward way to take a photo. So again, Clubhouse removes all of those obstacles. Here's what I would encourage you to do now. Just keep working your butt off. Winners do not win by focusing on others. You learn from others. You can be inspired and motivated by others. You can grow with, through, or from others, but you win by focusing on yourself. So keep doing the good things that you yourself are doing. Keep putting your good energy out into the universe. Know that you're valuable. You were doing just fine before you knew anything about Clubhouse. Yes, it's awesome. Yes, it's amazing. Yes, it offers a lot of value, but you are awesome. You are amazing, and you are valuable. You'll continue to be those things with or without Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is going to be a game changer for so many individuals and businesses, but you're still winning, so keep winning. And just like an extra $10,000 or an extra $5 million can be a game changer, it doesn't change your value. So don't get caught up in tying your value to Clubhouse. And stay excited. Stay excited because you'll get in. You'll get in by invite soon, or you'll get in potentially at just a later time when the app is available for everyone. So in a nutshell, Clubhouse is an awesome app. It's an amazing and unmatched resource for networking. It's a great platform for gaining insight into anything you could want to know about. So again, stay excited. If you're an entrepreneur, I truly believe this is the place you can go to have those 10-minute conversations with people that can literally save you 10 years of self-study. I have one more thing I want to share before I wrap this up. Listen to the end because what I'm about to say does have to do with Clubhouse. I want to invite everyone to tune into my next video titled A Cool Alternative to Making New Year's Resolutions. In that video, I don't just share my personal account of how I feel about New Year's resolutions. I give my testimony on how I received my invite and how you can increase your chances of receiving your invite to Clubhouse sooner than you would have imagined. Shout out to the Clubhouse. Shout out to the entire Clubhouse community. I've gained so much value and things from you all that are going to help me so much in my businesses and passion projects, and not just the good stuff. I've entered some rooms that have helped me to clearly gauge what I don't want as well. So my experience this far has been very valuable. Shout out to my business partners, Jeffrey Watson. He's an award-winning filmmaker and film director. He's also your go-to guy for visual effects and sound effects. Shout out to my business partner, Freddie Streeter. He's on here. Also a fellow filmmaker. He's also an amazing business consultant for construction. His background is in marketing and advertising. He's a project manager. He's the guy that can help you get anything done. He knows how to move the needle. And my daughter, who inspires me every day, who's only 15. She's not on here yet, but she will be. She's doing her thing in acting and photography. She just signed a contract with one of the fastest growing YouTube channels out there. And shout out to Romario Facey of Romario Facey Productions. He's not on here right now either, but I know he will be soon. He just surpassed 100,000 subscribers on his Vid Chronicles YouTube channel, and their Silver Creator Award from YouTube is on its way, so congrats to them. Please connect with me. I'm on Clubhouse, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. You can find me by searching for Pizza Porridge, all one word. Please like and subscribe, and please click the notification bell so when my next video drops called A Cool Alternative to Making New Year's Resolutions, you won't miss it.